Hey, what's up guys, Bearcat here with another episode of Bearcat's Reviews, and today we're reviewing the Figma 373 Overwatch Genji from the Overwatch video game line. I gotta say, I really like this Figma. I've played Overwatch a few times and I really like the game. I love, my favorite character, one of my top favorites is Genji by far. I just think he looks really cool. But, oop, sorry about that guys. Anyways, for the box here, as you can see, we got the classic Figma box. This is Overwatch 373 337th Figma, 373rd Figma. Mixing my numbers today. Genji Overwatch 10th anniversary Figma. Go to the side here. We got a nice picture of Genji here with the numbers again. On the box here, we got the classic Figma staple, all the product shots in different writing here in different languages, saying warning. Another same picture on the side as the other side. Product shot of Genji up top. Same Figma Overwatch, everything again. And same thing from the top as it is on bottom, but with barcode. So that's it for the packaging, so let's get to it and crack open Genji. Alright guys, so here we have Genji out of the packaging and onto the stand, because I struggle with him off the stand to get him to stay standing. But as you can see here, Genji looks very nice outside of the packaging. Looks exactly like the version he does in the game. I will say, what's funny though is his whole backside is just one flap. So it's like if you pick up the sword, the whole thing moves. But we'll pull him off this accessory. We'll take that back a little bit. First we'll show his other accessories and then we'll get into more of Genji. So for his accessories, as classic with every Figma, comes with the bag. As you can see, I wrote his name in my terrible handwriting so I could figure out, obviously it would be his as opposed to the others. But other than his accessories, you get that stand, which we said. We get the classic staple, the extra joint, extra wrist peg in case you break one, which I always love the baggies for, because then I'll have to use my own. And then other than his two-fisted hands he has, we have a lot of hands with him. So we get a pair of open hands, pair of palm open hands. I guess we should say grabbing hands and palm open hands. Hands that are a little bit wider open. I'm assuming they're for different poses with the sword. One with his shuriken ready to throw. One with him doing his little ninja smoke trick fingers. Little two fingers there. And then an extra hand here where it shows him throwing his shuriken. And then the other obvious accessories would be his weapons, which is, we got the Dragon Blade, and we have his smaller katana, which deflects attacks in the game. So, but as you can see, we'll move along here for the articulation part now, and to explain these. So obviously when you're using them, they don't fit in the sheath, you just pull off the little handle. Oh no, I'm struggling with it. No, it does not want, oh wait, maybe it helps if I pull the right side. There we go. So, as you see, it just pegs in there, so when obviously you want him to hold it, you take out that. Same with the top here. Same way. And now moving along to his for replacing hands, it's also fairly simple. You just pop off his hand. I was going to say very simple and then it won't work for me. We'll pop on one of the other hands, so we'll grab it. Actually, you know what, we'll do a little bit different hand. We'll do a more open of the grabby hands, if I can remember the right hand. There we go. And then you just pop it right back on there, and then you can take the weapons and you can slip it through here. Now I will warn you, paint wise, because it's a Figma, there will be some paint chippage if you aren't careful. I already have a little bit, as you can see here, these little marks here on mine. Let me see if I can zoom in more. There, you see some paint chippage right there from putting it in the very tight hand. Anyways, but as you see, that's how you can put his weapons in his hands. And now moving along to his articulation, he has a lot of range of articulation, which makes sense given he's a Figma. So you have two ball joints here to help him move his arms up and down, and also the classic 360. There we go. And there seems to be something in there. A lot of plastic from him. His shoulders rotate here. He's got a bicep swivel, a little bit of a bicep swivel here. Elbow bend, which is very far. Wrist moves up and down, and then if you rotate the wrist, it can move side to side. There we go, side to side. Arms, the same articulation of the other arms. He has ball joint at the base of the neck and at the top of the neck, so you can move up and down. There we go. He has a ball joint here on his little bandana, so that moves too. He has little, not ball joints, but pegs joints here, so his sheaths move up and down too. He's got a wicked ab crunch, so you can crunch forward this much, which is pretty far, and crunch back, not a whole lot. His leg kicks forward that much, back that far. He's got a ball joint at the hip, so it can move up and down. A little bit of a thigh swivel there on both thighs. Single jointed knee bend, which bends really far. His ankles move up and down, and he does have ankle pivot and a toe bend. So as you can see, it's about the usual range of articulation with Figmas here. Let me put this peg back on. As you can see, there's stand extender with the stand, like all Figmas have usually, and you just peg him right in there so he can stand on his stand. And now we'll move on to the size comparisons. Alright, moving right along here to size comparisons. Here we have Figma Genji here, and he's standing just a little over 6 inches tall. So, for your size comparisons, here we have Genji next to, the figure from the last video. We have G.I. Joe Classified Series Roadblock, who's not going to want to stand up probably for me, so I'll just hold him up real quick. So as you can see, there's that comparison. Here he is next to the Hasbro Overwatch line Reinhardt. So there you have that. And he's not going to stay up either, so let's do that quickly with size comparison. Here we have Genji next to the Hasbro Overwatch Genji. And he has those little pegs on his feet, so he might not want to stay up. Oh, there we go. There you can see how they scale together. For a Figma comparison, here he is next to my last Figma review of Figma Queen from Persona 5. So you can see that comparison. For another Figma comparison, here he is next to the Persona 5 Joker, which is still one of my favorite Figmas. So there you have that. And for our basic 6-inch scale figure review, here he is next to the Star Wars Clone Wars Captain Rex. So there's that. And here we have Genji in a sweet action pose. I want to thank you guys again for watching the video. I really enjoyed this Genji figure. I think he's amazing. This Figma, excuse me. I think it's amazing. I'm very happy to have him in my collection, and I highly recommend him to any Overwatch fans or Figma fans. He is a great figure. Thank you again for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you again for helping me with my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm really thankful for all you guys subscribing and stuff. I finally made it to 14 subscribers. So I'm very excited about that, and I hope to keep doing this. I hope to keep giving you guys more reviews, and I hope you keep liking these. Please comment, let me know what you guys would like to see next, and I'll try and review it next. And just a quick question: do you guys, if you guys would answer me, do you guys like taking like a break, like doing like a figure from a series, then a different figure, then another figure from the series, or would you like me to just go like Bearcat goes straight through the whole series at once, then go to the next figures? Let me know what you guys would think about that, and thanks you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy this episode of Bearcat's Reviews.